Hey, sir, what's your name?
Richard Ross.
How you been?
Good.
How'd you up out this way, sir?
I came with my wife. I work with her brothers. I do construction, and we lived over on Limonite and Camino Real.
Yes, sir.
Everything's going good. I mean, we're doing good work, but then her mom passed away 2 months ago, and her dad and brother decided to sell the house from underneath us, which her mom had in her name, and they took her. Long story short, we're out here in the street now, which I never thought it'd be possible for me to be on the street because I work hard.
Tell me about your background. What kind of childhood did you have?
My childhood, my mom, both my mom and parents died of cancer, but before all that happened, my dad used to take my mom's welfare check and go out to Maine and leave her with us kids, and then we finally got taken from her, which I think that's really killed her. But yeah, I grew up in foster home, and they were strict, but it led me to the military.
What are some things you saw in foster homes where you're like, that's not right? You saw a lot of abuse in there?
Yes, let's put it this way. We had 12 kids in our family. The only one who really got the punishment was me, because I was the oldest. I was supposed to take care of the rest of them.
Oh, so your family ran a foster home?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They get paid for every kid that they take care of.
Okay.
My dad my stepdad, he was a lieutenant. He retired as an Army sergeant, and then went to the prison guard system, and he retired as a lieutenant in that. And he just passed away 2 months ago too.
So tell me about coming up. You say you
that was my best friend.
What was your childhood like?
My childhood, I would say it was rough. It was rough because I had a lot of bullies when I was but then I got tired of the bullies and I started standing up and stuff. But as far as really learning anything, I did learn a lot. Everything I do is hands-on.
What did you learn from getting bullied?
I learned to stick up for others. That's all I do now. Since I've been bullied, I make sure that nobody else gets bullied. And a lot of people around here will tell you that if I see something, I'll take up for it.
What's your drug of choice?
Meth.
Meth?
And alcohol is my main one, but meth. My doctor said I'm bipolar and PTSD, and my doctor says I self-medicate.
What do you think drug you to meth and alcohol?
You know, I didn't.
What do you think drug? Sorry, the car go by. What do you think drug you to like meth and alcohol?
I was young and dumb. I wanted to party, so it wasn't anything really bad and caused me to go there.
Yeah.
I just did it because everybody else was doing it. You know, I figured. I was like 16 when I started. I started with crack cocaine. I was hooked on that from 16 to like 25.
Can you tell me the differences?
What got me off of that was the meth.
Oh, meth got you off crack.
Yeah.
What's the differences in the high that will get you off one high to the other high?
What got me off the crack high? Because I was spending $1,000 a day. Because you get high 5 minutes later. You
$1,000?
Then $1,000 a day. Wow. I paint houses. I mean, the 2-story houses and stuff. I charge like $2,500 to $3,000, and that's easy for me. I was spending money like it's water, like I'm doing now actually, but I'm not doing the drug. I'm still spending the money because if these people they come and say I need it, can you help me with this? If I don't have it, tell them I don't have it. And if I do have it, say yeah, I'll give it to them.
What's the money like when it comes to like spending? Is it like more meth is cheaper, crack is more?
Meth is cheaper.
Meth is cheaper, and the high is
crack
longer.
Is expensive, like that's fentanyl. I don't like the fentanyl either because I found 2 of my friends dead already, and I'm not trying to find any more.
2 of your friends died from the fentanyl?
Yeah, they never did it. They never did fentanyl, and all of a sudden they're dead off of it.
What is it when you hear people can say they can do fentanyl? Is that like a myth, or they like really can handle it?
Actually, I think they can really handle it because I've seen some people do it and don't nod out or nothing. Those are the ones that are active, I guess, because my doctor said, I asked him about it, and he said that the ones that do the fentanyl and they keep moving, you know, constantly do something, they survive longer than the ones that just sit still. You sit still, it was designed for lethal injection. That's all it was.
What do you think brought you out this way? Like, I know the drugs, but was there something in your childhood that was like, you know, you had abuse?
No, I don't know. I don't really tell you. I don't know what brought me out here. Other than my brother-in-law needed help, and then that's the one that sold the house, and he still owes me $1,000 from working for him. That would make me go get my own cars and do my own business painting and stuff. So
So you got skills as like a painter and a contractor?
Yeah, I built in-town suites. I wish I had my phone because I see pictures of all the tile showers and stuff I've done, and I do a lot of remodels on houses and mobile homes.
Do you have
Which are
any
different
like
because,
contact information where somebody can use you for like, hey man, you just got to do X, Y, and Z?
No, because I'm not here.
I hear you.
I'm trying to get a phone, which I should be. I'm supposed to get one Monday. Yeah, guys, it's 30% off on Metro, or $30 off your plan. Each phone you get. So we get two $50 plans. It's like $40 for the two phones. Free phones, but $40. You're paying like $50 out the door. Like,
What's the hardest night you've seen out here?
hardest night? I said it isn't a really hard night. I mean, other than the coldness, that's the hardest night. When it's so real cold, because you have no hand sanitizer, nothing to keep yourself warm.
Let me change it. What's the most raw night you've seen out here?
Oh, what's wrong night? Okay. These clowns throwing these BB guns, thinking they're killing each other.
With BB guns?
Yeah, with BB guns. They shooting each other with BB guns and scaring each other with BB guns. But see, the problem with that is the rifles, the BB gun rifles. You can take the 20-inch part off the front forks that's got the hole to it. A 22 round fits in there. They're making 22s out of BB guns.
So a 22 can fit in a BB gun?
No, on the barrel, on the end of the barrel with the little extension. The BB shoots in his hat and it reshares back to the original position. You don't need one BB.
How's it for a female out here?
Female? Real rough. Because, in my opinion, it's just my opinion now. Females, these guys are like vultures. From what I've seen, I mean, they're like vultures. They'll hound a girl till she gives in. Or they'll take advantage
Do
of
what
her.
to a girl?
Hound her. I mean,
Hound her.
bug her until she gives in. Or
This is not even pimping. This is some other stuff.
No, this is some alien pimping or something.
Okay.
I ain't never seen this shit before. Because they pretty much just take from the girls and act like it's something to do. Like it's supposed to be done.
So I noticed a lot of these females are like under captive with like certain people. Is that what it is?
I heard that, but I don't know if that's what that is. But I know one guy told me that one guy owned this girl, and I asked her about it. She said, no, my boyfriend owed him a debt, and I'm supposed to stay with him until his debt gets paid and stuff, but that's still, he owns you.
What was she doing to pay off that debt?
She stays with him. Don't go nowhere, but stays at.
That's like a slave.
Yeah, pretty much slavery.
Wow.
They're trying to bring slavery back now on women.
What's your nationality?
I am Cuban, Cherokee Indian, black, white. I'm like four races. I call myself a zebra.
No. You like United Nations, fella.
Yeah.
So what do you do to stay positive out here?
Me? Only thing keeps me positive is my little chihuahua. I got a little black chihuahua. No, she's not here. She's with my wife. Like I said, we stay over at
Oh, you got your baby? You get your black what?
Black chihuahua.
Oh, chihuahua.
Yeah.
Okay.
This little feisty. She's like 80-some years old. She's feisty as heck.
That's good.
She snaps at me when I touch her.
How do you guys get rooms out this way?
I get a room because you're supposed to have an ID and stuff, but I know a lot of the people because I do work for them. I'll do work for them.
Mm-hmm.
So if I need a room, they'll give me. I gotta pay regular price. There's no discount other than my VA discount.
So when you walking around the way, this is your whole setup right here.
This is my deliver, pick up. It's like Fred Sanford.
So what you got in here?
Right now I just got a blanket and clothes and this is food.
Food in there?
I got pancakes and stuff.
Okay. And that's your bike.
I got clothes and tools. My tools.
You got extra bike tubes. We'll help you with that. You got extra bike tubes?
No, I got 2 more beach cruisers. I need 24.
Oh, you got 2 more beach cruisers. Okay.
Yeah, one for the wife and this is mine. Actually, this I'll scratch that. This is a friend of mine I borrowed.
Okay.
Because my wife and mine don't have tubes in them.
Yeah.
And the only reason why we keep these up because we put fixer flat in the new tubes.
How hard is that meant for you right now to get off that?
Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more drunk than I am, man.
Listen,
I took her up this morning. That's it. I haven't touched it yet.
What would you do to like just get out of this predicament? Like, what?
Yeah. I'm trying to go to Ohio.
Okay.
And I talked to a pawn shop over here, and they have a motorhome. It's only one day to get to Ohio to take my wife over there. She wants to go to Answer State because she got a job. Well, they want $500 for a motorhome. That's another reason why I'm getting money from over there and collecting
Y'all,
as much money as
y'all
I
don't
can.
get money from the state,
I'm
like
trying to get-
SSI, all that stuff?
We get food stamps, but my food stamps are gonna hit for in a couple days. Hers hits on the 8th, but she's getting the cash aid. They won't give me the cash aid because I was a dummy and wrote that actually what I make. I'm $200 in recycling cans and bottles.
Oh, you can fix that, right?
Yeah, well, now I gotta wait a little bit and then go back and tell them I'm not. It's gonna have to be like 30, 60 days of not making any money, and then I can get the cash aid.
What advice would you give to the babies out here that are touching down for the first time ever living on the streets?
Listen to your mom and your dads.
No, I'm talking about they're right here, right now.
Right here, right now on the streets.
What would you give them, that best advice?
Best advice I would be to grab their hand and take them right back to their parents and tell them to stay there. This is not the place they need to be because this is... Even a grown man's not out here. You can walk like the bike trail. I keep telling people, don't walk down the bike trail unless you got somebody with you. Because some weird vibes and stuff. And I pick up a lot of stuff. Them guys down there at the river underneath by the bike trail, they come up with schemes and stuff. And at night is when they can pop it off because nobody's there.
So the river bottom is treacherous?
It's treacherous. At night. During the day it's cool. I mean, it's cool.
What's kind of stuff that goes on
They're normally sleeping.
What goes on at night?
At night, there's a lot of shit that goes on. The trafficking, drugs and stuff. Not so much people. I've never seen trafficking people, but a lot of drugs come through there like crazy. Right down the Van Buren Bridge, in my opinion, it's worse than, what's that movie, New Jack City.
They're pushing like that?
Yeah,
So without you telling on anybody...
They got cartel down there acting like we're homeless people.
Well, you said it. Okay.
They got the cartel down there bringing their stuff and telling people that you can only sell their stuff. So that's why I stay around here and I try to help these guys because if I go down there, then don't want no PTSD kicking back in.
How many years you serving in the
war
military?
again. I mean, I'm trying to. I tell everybody I'm retired.
How many years you serving in the military?
18.
18 years?
I was
You did
18 years, but see, the problem with that is, it's not a whole 18 because I did National Guard and Reserve.
How much
they
you
only
active?
count as half.
How much you active?
I did 5 years active.
Okay. Which branch?
Army.
Army guy.
I
Okay,
did
what
one
was your
tour,
MOS?
Supply, mostly. It was supply,
guy?
and I got field artillery and MP.
Okay.
But at my supply, it was 91 Desert Storm. I went over there fighting Desert Storm, and then I did 3 tours in Kuwait and Afghanistan.
How old are you?
Iraqi freedom.
Man, you look young. How old are you?
52.
Man, so you going Desert Storm?
Yeah, I was born in 1970.
Okay, you look real young.
Everybody said that, but I look like Silverback today.
A silverback. Yeah. Hey.
Stress and aggravation.
Hey, what message you got out here for these babies out here?
I would say the only advice I can give them is to not believe everything they hear.
In the drug part, what do we got to say to the babies about the drug part?
It's to set themselves in their hand and walk away. It's not good for them. It's not good for me. I mean, but I do it just to keep myself sane. I do it because I don't, like the doctor said, I'm self-medicating to keep myself calm and...
You know, I heard that a lot when guys go...
people,
guys say, I'm self-medicating, I do meth to get through the day.
They know how to get on your skin, and it's just... That's why when you saw me, I'm by myself.
Yes, sir.
My wife swears I'm down about cheating on her. I'm riding by myself to calm down, because when she starts getting mad and starts yelling and stuff, I have to leave. I can't be in any kind of confrontation.
What is it about the meth? Because the meth amps you up. What is it that helps you get through the day?
It's not really meth that helps me. The drinking helps me.
Okay.
Because when I get drunk, I'm a real happy person. I make jokes. Sometimes I tell people if I get out of hand, let me know. Because I don't pay attention to what I say. I'll say what's on my mind. I'll tell you. And don't worry about it. The consequences, I'll deal with that. But I mean, I just speak what comes to the head when I...
Do you think your childhood made your right now? Or was it just your choices?
No, what made me where I am right now, mine's the homeless part. Made me the kind of person I am that always helping people and stuff, was my stepdad, my adopted dad.
What do you do?
He was a big idol, man. He retired from the Army, retired from there, and he'd go to work and stuff. The funny thing is, he'd go to work, and my mom was so mad at all these kids, she'd lock us at the house until he came home.
Mm.
And they told him we did some stuff, so he tried to whip us up, but he never did. He's like, she's the one that whipped us. Her and my grandma. But my grandma, I love her to death.
What was this at? What city or state?
New Jersey.
Yeah, it don't sound like no California stuff. Like, okay.
I heard California fans was burning.
I'm just joking, man. California's worse.
I heard man, California fans was burning.
Hey, California is worse. I'm sorry. I'm just joking. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm glad you still got your spirit going. Got a sense of humor.
I can't. Once I don't got my spirit up, I know that's the end. That's the end. I'm done.
Hey, nice talking to you.
Me, but I'm not gonna let that happen.
I appreciate you, man.
I got too much fight.
You have a great night, and take care, sir.
Good luck.